Page 300, Old Christmas Tree. It's another harmonization study. This time, you have to figure out what the chords are based on the melody. What sounds good, what notes the melody is using, and what chords might sound good with those notes. They give us a list of chords we can use up above. We're in the key of F major. You kind of got to know that when you're using Roman numerals because they're in relation to the key. So we're going to use the 1 chord, the 5/7 chord. I'm going to go ahead and use, they don't tell you the inversion, so you figure it out. 4 chord and the 1 chord and the 2 chord. See, I thought, oh, primary chords? No, that's stuck in a 2 chord. Just go up 1. It's a 2 chord. It's not a Neapolitan 2 like that. Just a 2 chord. All right. Now, whether we use it in root position or not, I don't know. First, let's do the melody. 3/4 time with a pickup beat. And that first line is repeated now. Now, which chord goes with where? Well, the chord, they give you the blank lines of where the chords are. So it's here, 1 chord, okay. And probably 5/7. Now here, how about here? Because this and here, these, it just fits. And then 5/7. This in measure 4, at the end of the first line. This note is like a suspension. The note is that, and it gives you this to resolve to that. So it's really the F is the one you're after. Here, that is just a technique used to add a little more variety to the melody. We're delaying the resolution by 1 count. Sound. Here. The question is, where do we use the 2 chord? Because I just did all of that in the 1, 4, 5/7, 1. Where's the 2 chord come in at? We need to use it somewhere. It wouldn't be listed. Well, somewhere where you have a G and a D and a B, somewhere in there where the melody's there, we'll try it out. Let's see if we can fit it in someplace. So here. Sound right. So I'm going to stick with 5/7. Now, how about here? That fits. This has got both of those notes in. So I can use a 2 chord there for the next to the last measure of the first line. And then a 5/7. The second line here. Nope. Nope. There we go. 4 chord there. 1, 4, and then here. That's interesting, they don't change it there. So I used a 2 chord on the next to the last measure of the first line here. Then a 5/7. Yeah, that's what I did. They're using block chords, you don't have to. It's 3/4 times. Try different variations on the left hand, different patterns, different rhythms, whatever. Now they want you to transpose this to G major, so we're going to go up 1 from F major to G major. 1 step. G major has 1 sharp, F sharp, so we got to keep that in mind. So all the notes in the music written are going to go up 1. Instead of a C, it's a D. Here. It's got F sharps in it, so you got to do that. The second line. Okay. And remember, there's also another way to transpose. When you're only transposing one note or so forth, or two notes, whatever, it's not too bad. You can think about that. Another way of doing it is find your first note wherever it is. Once you're there, then just take the intervals in the music. So in the first full measure, G, go up a step, another step, down a step, up a step, up a step, now down a fifth, up a third, down a second. You can do it that way too. And that helps when you're transposing. Like, let's go perfect fifth apart. Instead of F, let's go to C major. Oh boy. Well, you figure out what your notes are. Up a step, down a step, up a step, down a fifth, up a third. So I can do it that way. The chords are going to be in relation to the key. So in G major, it's the 1 chord, 5/7, 4 chord, 2 chord. Here. Then here. Here. How come you do it? I'm lazy. This is just...